Now, been doing a few runs here in the Maserati for the Car Hunt Riot, and yeah, it's a pretty cool race on the Himalayas track with this Maserati. Like, this car does not handle well, but at the same time, if you've got this tuned up quite an amount with the acceleration and nitro, you can kind of balance out that poor handling stat. If this is one of my first videos you've watched, by the way, or if you haven't subscribed already, please do me a favor and click sub down below, or give this video a like, or leave a comment and let me know how you're getting on this event. If you've got a better time than I'm putting in here. But yeah, I've done this race a good few times. There's a funny graphical glitch on those metal plates on that first building during the intro. It's quite an odd one that you can see. The AI here at the start is absolutely awful. You really have to be careful to try and make sure you have your double nitro ready to just get them out of the way if they're coming into you, and then just mash on the nitro as soon as you whip yourself into the air. But you're just going to be pretty much flying all the way along the low roads if you want to get the fastest times in this track, I think. Just making sure and keeping the yellow nitro state. Maserati is heavy enough, but it can actually go over light patches of snow in just the standard yellow nitro. It doesn't need to go into that blue one too much. Yeah, you want to try and flip up here in such a way that you can grind along at the rails and not go too far over, but yeah, just dropping down onto the barrel roll ramp just a little bit high, but yeah, just to keep your speed high the whole way down. And again, just you normally yellow nitro across the little grass patch and hard drift to shop up and just barrel roll if you want there to refill the nitro. Just make sure if you don't want to do that barrel roll there, just 360 I mean, just make sure you have enough nitro to yeah, imperfect that ramp at the end of the hill, because otherwise you'll be way too slow going up that ramp. I'm just trying to keep in the yellow nitro state as much as possible. 217 is a max speed for this car, isn't exactly amazing, but yeah, it's quite cool. And like the acceleration and nitro are really quite strong with this one, kind of deceptively so. You have to just kind of trust the car a small bit to actually get it around those corners. The icy plane. I think was that. Yeah, still not under 149. But yeah, like, if you follow that path around there, it's not the most complex path with the car. And like, those AI at the start are absolutely torturous. But yeah, like the actual pathway itself, nice. Yeah, like the pathway itself going around there, like it is just a case of get it down onto the lower kind of circuit that'll go around the outside of the stage. And yeah, like that car, it is definitely one where you just kind of have to use the nitro acceleration of it just to kind of balance out that handling that's not that great. And yeah, bringing it up onto the ramp there, just making sure that you line yourself up with the, and I'm using a gasless drift there, but just to point it towards the barrel roll ramp just so you can keep the boost going pretty much constantly. And yeah, as far as you control this car in the air, that's way better, because obviously like in the air you're talking about going about 50 miles an hour faster. But there again, like if you don't want to do that 360 as I was saying, just leave off that 360 and then just head towards the ramp. But make sure you have enough nitro for the actual the hill climb, because you definitely need to have some boost there. And gets to napalm and Porsche 7 ice star and a Red Bull minutes. Oh, I could use Red Bull at this stage. And a kawaii face from that club. But yeah, like those times are incredibly tight, like as you're getting closer up to the top. Again, no, like that car, it's a strange one, because like if you drive it outside of a nitro state, it's quite kind of slow and sluggish. But yeah, using the acceleration and nitro, like the way you see it there, kind of just skimming it around the place, like the car can kind of take quite a lot of punishment and yeah, you'll get quite a lot back out of this. Like, it's not too bad with getting kind of thrown around corners and stuff. Like, you can, yeah, kind of be a bit on the risky side with it, and it won't explode either too much if it comes in contact with walls. Like, this one can grind along a wall fairly heavily without actually like risking losing too much speed and stuff, as long as you've got the nitro to boost back out of it. And like I said, it's not the worst car in the world for that nitro stat. But yeah, nice, cool run though for the Car Hunt Riot. I might include a shot of what I mean by the graphical issues with that portion of the stage at the start of this.